Hi, hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile, and today this is a tour around my apartment. So here is my apartment, guys, and yeah, this is where I do my videos and stuff. Because okay guys, so I've literally just watched TV there, and there's like a nuclear bomb coming. I gotta go. Let's try and push the door. Oh boy, what has happened to my apartment? I was only gone for 3 days. Well guys, this is going to be a tutorial on how to make your house look like it's abandoned, being left, not lived in for ages. And yes, so I've built this here little apartment kind of area in a room like here. Put enough detail on it, I would say, for an apartment or whatever it's supposed to be. And yeah, let's get started in it. Okay, so what you want to go and do first is I find this here little bit of a stone path in the lighthouse gallery, I'm pretty sure. A lighthouse. Okay, lighthouse here. You have the lighthouse prop gallery. I've seen it there. Right here at the bottom, you've got these rocks. Now you're going to want to probably shrink these rocks, but then make the height go up a bit, just so the rocks have a wee bit of that 3Dness to them. And I always like to build with no grid. It kind of gives it that more of a random feel. But just have these kind of laying around the ground. It's always a nice wee thing, having just random rocks. Could have been fallen from the ceiling or something. Now let's go into terrarium here. And there is in this one here bits of grass, but we're going to go into the swamp grass and mud gallery and grab this bit here, like random pieces of grass. We're going to grab it, and as you see, it just places, it just places grass, and we can enlarge in the size of this grass and all if we really want to. Really, somewhere like this, if it's going to be abandoned, there's going to be a lot of grass. So let's go ahead, let's place a lot of grass everywhere to give it that overgrown feel. And it's not just going to be on the floor, guys, it's also going to be all over the roof and walls. You're going to want to just place this and change the height of it and stuff in all different locations so it doesn't look like it's the same height everywhere. Maybe in the middle though, a wee bit taller. It all works out eventually though. Okay, so there we go. We've got some rocks, we'll put more rocks down in the end. But we have got some grass now as well. And already, it does not look like it has been inhabited for a while. Now I was going through some more pieces and I found this piece here, and you could use this for a type of vine. If you get rid of that bit at the top there and place that down, it looks like it's not supposed to be there. So I thought that might be quite an interesting wee piece you could indeed play around with. So let's go ahead, let's place these down. Yes, the nature shrub gallery. So here we go, we've got a whole load of different leaves and stuff in here, but we're mainly here for the vines. So let's grab all of those. There's also bushes and stuff, you can mess around with them. There's also these like dead kind of bushes. Those could be used in quite interesting ways. You could put them, maybe not enlarge them that way, but enlarge them this way, and then put them down like that. Kind of look like bits of dirt and stuff, you know. So we'll just place these guys down here a bit randomly again. But don't place those ones too much. You don't want to place big props. Yeah, big props. A lot over the place. You could then put these ones then up on the wall to get that kind of grassy effect on the wall, kind of the viney tree effect, and then just shrink this bit down again, allowing a wee bit of grass, and you can walk over it now. Isn't that great? So let's place this down all over there and a wee bit in here because we haven't put any in here yet. So yeah, there we go. Now we've got like bits of leaves and stuff in here, and already this is looking way overgrown. I haven't even put any vines in it yet. Now you've got bushes, you know, we all love the original bushes. We could indeed, once again, enlarge it like that, and put the height maybe a wee bit smaller, and the rotation back to where it was, and put it round, so like bits of leaf and stuff. You could even use this on the walls. Could be a bit better on the walls actually, or the roof. That might be kind of nifty. Yeah. There we go. Put this here on the roof, and bam, you've got yourself a bushy roof. Okay, we'll put then some in here too. And yeah, this is looking pretty awesome, guys. Okay, that one there though, a wee bit too much. But we kind of do want a wee bit too much because it is going to be overgrown. Now, look at that already. That is pretty awesome. And furniture is probably one of the biggest parts in this entire thing. Now you could leave the vines this size. I don't know actually why this is so large. That actually looks like it's meant to be a lot smaller, maybe about that size. So let's go ahead and place these down. Now you could indeed have them sticking through walls, maybe some sticking up, maybe some sticking down. It's all up to you. I'm going to enlarge some here and place them slightly in the ground here. That kind of gives it that enlarged effect, and it's a pretty nice effect. It's one of my favorite effects. We're going to place that there. Don't worry, I know how to place vines. Yeah, vines, guys, literally grow anywhere they can, so don't be surprised if you find vines like that anywhere in your lifetime. But then let's place this one here. I kind of want to block door and stuff, because they will obviously go over doors and all in real life. Doors are not going to be safe from vines and all of that in the real world, so we're just going to get this one and place it at an odd angle again as well. Now, as you see, it's going through the picture frame. We can leave it like that because it would grow through stuff, and that's just the way it would be in real life. Now we've just got this extremely long one here. Now you could use it with its leaves in very unique ways. Like let's say we wanted maybe some going down the side of the building here. We could easily do that. We just put them here and they would be there. Don't worry, they're like hollow as well, which is great. And then if you could look out there, I would put them like all the way up the building, you know, just so the person that's in here looks up there and doesn't see anything kind of suspicious, you know. Okay, so there we go. We've got vines placed. We can place them then in other locations where we think they would need to be. I don't know why there is vines growing out in my fridge, but there is. Do not judge me. And yeah, there we go. There's some more. Let's just shrink them a wee bit here. Put behind the sink here a bit. And there we go. Yeah. So now, lastly, we really just have to get the furniture right, and then we're going to work a wee bit with lighting. So, as usual, we're going to get rid of the lights. We'll do that after we deal with the furniture, just so you can still see. First off, we're going to change a wee bit the door here. Have a bit of an angle here, going out, just so it looks like it's been kind of bombarded down in a way. Just like that. And then we'll grab some vines here so the player doesn't see that it's just a completely empty wasteline behind it. So we'll block it up by adding some vines. Just rotate, please, the thing. Yeah, we'll do that way, and then this way, and we'll rotate you and put you there. Okay, let's just move you a wee bit closer here, Mr. Vine. Alright, so now you can't really see behind the door. Like, of course you can still see behind it. You could add a black box or something there, but it doesn't really matter at this minute in time. So next up, we've got this air conditioner here. Now you could do a couple things with this. You could put vines over it, make it look old, but we're going to put it at a slight angle again and make it kind of like falling over in a way, and it's been slipped down the wall and stuff. And we could get smaller vines and stuff connecting it to the walls and all, but we're going to leave it there. Now, one of my favorite things to do during this is the little props like this and chairs. Chairs are definitely not going to be tucked in neatly, so obviously I'm going to have taken my computer with me, or would have trying to take my computer with me. Of course I probably wouldn't be allowed to. But yeah, let's put the computer down on the floor now. Then these chairs, you know, these ones here that are more closer into the wall, what we're going to do with them is we're going to just push them out slightly up against the wall. But the ones that are more closer out are going to be on the floor. And who knows where they'd be in the room. You could have vines coming down from the ceiling with them like hanging upside down and stuff, making it look a wee bit more magical. Well, let's maybe put this one here going up against the table, like that. And then, also guys, actually, before we go into that other chair, this here chair, as you see, it's kind of floating, but no one's going to look down there just to see if it's floating. So don't worry if something like that's floating along there. And if something like this is like cut off here, you could literally say the chair's been damaged and it's got bits cut off and stuff. So don't worry about stuff like that. Now you could even have like chairs missing. You don't even need to have all the chairs back. You could just have them missing. But if you don't want any missing, just set them on the floor. Set them up against the wall. Or put them inside vines. Now up next is the TV. And the TV we're going to put at an angle just like the, what's that called? AC or something it's called? We're going to put that up there. We're going to have to have it connected to the wall slightly if it's still on. But we're going to put it there. And then the table, you know, the table might just be slightly moved over. It's not going to have a huge difference with it. Maybe just something simple like that, or it could be flipped upside down or anything. And then we've got the pillows. The pillows are going to be a great piece to work with. I'm going to move this big bit of grass here so we can get this here pillow out of the way. Now we've got this empty chair here, and we're going to have maybe the pillows lying around it on the floor. Maybe have it sitting upwards like that. And then this here one, if this grass could get out of the way. Maybe we should have done the grass last, right? But let's fix the grass then after. Okay, then we could maybe have this chair going up against here. Like that. Make sure it's not clipping through each other, because that there bit would definitely be noticeable. We could maybe have the pillow just sitting here in its natural spot where it used to be. Okay, there's not much you could do with the bed besides maybe get a bit of grass here. And enlarge it down to its flatness. Put a bit of it on top of the bed. Make sure that you cannot see that's just floating there. That's a bit ugly looking. And then maybe grab a bush and we'll shrink it back down. Turn it around. We'll put it up like in the side there. Maybe do a wee bit more here. With this shrinking this. Actually, I clicked the wrong button there. Whoops. And just shrink that. Could have that going through there, looking all grown and stuff, I suppose, which looks actually a lot better than I thought it would have looked. Okay, we've got the table, we've got these bookshelves. Now you all know what we're going to do with bookshelves. Time to knock you down, bookshelves. You're going on the floor. Yep. We could then also have it blocking the door slightly, and then you know what? We honestly could have this here actually first off knocked over. And the bed could have been moved like this, a wee bit out of the corner. Now there's still bushes and stuff in there, but that honestly looks fine. Just place more bushes and more grass then on the front of it. And then the picture frames, they're obviously going to be lying on the floor a wee bit. So let's just put a vine there, hanging on to the table. Okay, we haven't done much in the kitchen here. So let's go ahead, move the fridge over first of all. The chair could be up then on the counter. Who knows, maybe with a missing leg or something, so it's okay to clip it again if that's what you're trying to get. Picture frame, we could indeed put it at an angle. Now as I said, we've got the lighting to work with. So if we go into galleries and we go into lights, we can find one in here, this one right here, in the military kind of one. If we put it here, it has got this like light coming from it. Now let's get rid of these lights. As you see, they actually do cause light, and I'm just saying your electric is probably not going to be paid for, so whoever's in charge of your electric probably ain't giving you that back. Now you could maybe keep one of the Christmas trees here, just give it that ambient kind of effect. Let's maybe move it away a wee bit so it's not as bright in the room. See that? It's kind of just lighting that up slightly. We could maybe have another one over here on this side. Once again though, not too close. That's way too close though. Maybe about there. And yeah, that's just giving it a slight glow, kind of making it look like that lamp is still on. And maybe then we could have one really high up in the kitchen. And it just makes it still look alive, but not alive. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, we've got this light, and now that we've moved those lights out of the way, you can see the fog effect, and you can customize this light. We just want the foggy looking effect. And you know what? I think that green would look maybe pretty well with the effect that we're going for here. And then we're going to enlarge it here, nice and big. Now you see it's got that green kind of mist. And what we're going to do with this now is that we're going to turn it, put it up behind this wall, put it up behind this wall. Now as you see, that does make the beams come up, so you're going to probably want to change that light to the sky blue so you don't see it as badly. It just looks like smoke more like. So let's then turn it a wee bit more here and shrink it down. It's all about the sizes and stuff, guys. That's how it works. But yeah, that is looking pretty snazzy dazzy right now. And there we go, we've now just got a very misty kind of room. So as I said at the start, we're going to place more of these here rocks down, because this room's definitely not got enough rocks. Let's enlarge them a wee bit. Put them on the floor here. Put them on top of cabinets. Put them on top of the bed. Anywhere. Just put the rocks anywhere. Rocks can go wherever, whenever. I've got rocks sitting all over my room, so it doesn't really matter. And make sure though that the height and stuff is fine on them, that they don't look too out of place. Could indeed, of course, go into the settings and change the time of day and change the camera filter, the light brightness. You can change the fog thickness. But yeah, guys, that is how you make yourself an abandoned sort of room in Fortnite Creative. If you like this tutorial, remember to like and subscribe. Helps me out, helps the channel out a lot. We've almost got ourselves to 1,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. And tell me what other kind of rooms and stuff you'd like me to do. If you'd like me to just show you how to actually light a room, or how to decorate a room, anything like that, and I would happily do it. But until then, I'm going to see you tomorrow in the next one. Goodbye.